Hello everybody in the land of the internet, Jason Rivers here, and welcome back to this Let's Play series of Ninja Gaiden Black. Firstly, I'd just like to apologise for the delay in the videos. I mean, it's been an absolutely horrible experience with this whole PC thing, but I've been trying to use this loaner PC as a way to try and get this recorded somehow. I managed to get one recorded on my last PC, but unfortunately the audio didn't work, so it was just an absolute nightmare. So I've had to run through the entire game again because I saved halfway through, so I wouldn't be able to actually record the chapter. So it was quite annoying. But yeah, the only thing that's changed is the karma score, and I may have picked up a few items beforehand. But yeah, we did leave off in Chapter 3 with Ryu killing General Dynamo, which resulted in the airship exploding. And now we shall begin with Chapter 4, Imperial City Infiltration. Ryu has escaped from the crash of the airship. Spread out before him is the city of Tairon, the capital of the Vigoor Empire. That's just got to hold a whole new meaning of badassery to the ninja name. Just jumping from an airship, landing on a pylon, and then using your wrist guards to slide down the pylon line. Absolutely fantastic. But yeah, I did pick up the Art of the Inferno, which I don't think I did in the other one, in the other playthrough. And I also picked up the Izuna drop scroll. So that's where we shall be going, to Hans Bar. As I was saying, I picked up the wooden sword, the Izuna drop scroll as well. I'll show you what the Izuna drop is. It's an awesome move. It's just a spirally downward, I'm going to break your back kind of move. It's absolutely awesome. And it's the signature move of Ryu, actually, so... And there we get the guillotine throw, and I will demonstrate what that is in a second. If I can pull it off. Yeah, there we go. Literally, I think it's an instant kill. Also, I managed to pick up the Armlet of the Sun as well in this playthrough, which will increase Ryu's damage. I did say in Chapter 3 I thought I changed the difficulty, but I didn't. It was literally just because I didn't have the Armlet of the Sun equipped. So I was doing really low damage, so... And I've also recently been playing Ninja Gaiden 2 and 3, and you realise how much that your skill level drops when playing those two games, because this game is the hardest out of all of them. It's so ridiculous how much it changes between the two games. But yeah, you come around here and you pick up this stone tablet top. A strange power can be felt flowing through the fragment. It is certainly not an ordinary stone. There's also a slashing version of that, so instead of Ryu actually grabbing the guy to do the Izuna drop, he just slashes downwards instead. It's called the, I think it's called the Blade of Nitiri, or something along the lines of that. Which is right. All you have to do is look for the colour blue in this game and you will find a path of some sort. But this is a little secret I never knew about when I was younger, but just a little chest that leads you to the life of the gods. And I will equip my bow You'll see why in a second. Because there are some guys here that we need to take care of. Yeah, much better if you use the right trigger to zoom in. And we don't need the bow, so we'll switch back to shurikens. When making a jump like that, you can actually use the shurikens to create a tiny miniature jump which will push Ryu forward. So you can use that to get, to distances a tiny bit further, just in case you're unsure of actually, if you're going to fall or not. And in this chest here, we have the lives of 1,000 gods, so we shall use that. We don't need to bother with the guys that you just saw in the background, so we can just continue the level. I didn't realise how much health I just actually lost. And if we come all the way over here, we will find another dead ninja with the nunchucks, which is another useless weapon, but it's just nice to pick up. There's a weapon that we'll get later on, which is exactly like the nunchucks, called the Vigorian flail, but it has blades on the end of the nunchucks. I mistimed that move there. You're actually supposed to run a tiny bit higher. Because if you run a tiny bit higher and go round the bend on the wall run, you can then do a flying swallow, which will pretty much decapitate all of them guys at once. Oh dear. Okay, I'm gonna have to use a elixir of spiritual life here. I'm very terrible at the moment. Why are these guys not dying? Yeah, my skill has gone really downhill ever since I last played this game. Because as I said before, I've been playing Ninja Gaiden 2 and 3 in between, and which I shouldn't have done really, because it's ridiculous. That item there is Spirit of the Devils. It increases your ki meter. Those little flame things. Yeah, those were Black Spider Ninja. They might have looked similar to the ninja in the first chapter, but they're actually not. They're just a tiny bit harder. We won't go in that building yet. We don't need to, for the time being. Those guys are really annoying. Yeah, when you do that ultimate technique, you can kind of control where it lands. So I managed to take out both of them in one go. But if we come over here, we can unlock this door. I'm actually going to use an elixir of spiritual life, just to be safe, because there is actually some Black Spider ninjas through this area.
Members of the Black Spider clan, and they act behind the scenes to hinder our progress. Do not let them leave Tairon alone.
So yeah, that's how you learn about the Black Spider clan. They don't play a major role in this game, but in the other two games they actually do. They have like a more in-depth story. If we do a wall run along here, we can jump inside and we'll fight some more. They might seem hard, but it's just a case of learning their patterns. I mean, once you dodge their attacks, all you need to do is literally roll out the way and you can just finish them off with an Azuna drop. This place we will come back to later on in the game, like literally towards the end of the game. In that chest there, we'll find a lot of essence. So it's actually, in retrospect, it was quite a waste to use that elixir, but it's best to be safe than sorry, because I haven't actually saved it. camera angle was a bit dodgy then. So we come back up here and we need to do some wall running across here, which will bring us back out into the other area, but on the upper level. There's a diary here. I'll just go through it really slowly in case you want to pause the video and read it. There you go. And there's also another scarab here. And a chest which will contain a Great Devil Elixir, which is essentially like the Great Spirit Elixir, but it refills all of your Nimpo slots. But I don't really use Nimpo in this game. I don't really feel the need to until later on. Once again, I will not be going to Maramusa's shop yet. Did I give away a spoiler? I think I did. But we have to first come down Pleasure Street.
You have a ticket for the party? No. I'm sorry, sir. I'm gonna need one to get in.
Which is why we have to go back to the bar.
Always pay attention to his surroundings. Carelessness is unacceptable.
Sorry, not the bar. We have to go back to the shop now. You'll see why in a moment.
I have brought a legendary weapon to Tairon. A weapon known only by a select few. I have hidden it in a dark alley, in a location where only a ninja will be able to reach it. I suggest that you find it and make use of it.
And that weapon will be here. Always good to do a downward slash at the end of that. The windmill shuriken, I'll get to that in a minute. And also a strange X symbol. What a strange looking machine. Suddenly Ryu's body feels charged with energy. That will basically refill everything that you have. And also, that's just a little Easter egg as to what people thought that the Xbox 360 would have looked like back in 2004. So it's pretty interesting to know. I think I have picked up all the scarabs for this level now. There we go. Double decapitation. Now we can come into the shop. Most pointless cutscene ever. So we give him 6 scarabs altogether now, so he will give us the Armlet of Potency. I'll get back to what that actually does in a minute. We'll upgrade the Luna, and should we, no, I don't think we'll buy anything for now. We'll buy the map. We don't need the Armlet of the Moon, because it's absolutely pointless. All it does just increases your defense, but you want to spend the majority of the game learning to not get hit anyway. We'll upgrade the wooden sword twice. So we're making good progress. And we also get the Hans Bar party ticket. That's why I said we need to go back to the bar beforehand. But yeah. We will continue back to the bar. That was sneaky. I did not expect that at all.
Rachel, hunter and slayer of fiends.
So that was a fiend.
You don't see them much nowadays. It's hard to believe they were ever human, isn't it?
Human?
Anyone with susceptibility to the curse, whether they are a saint or a sinner, can succumb to it and become a fiend.
So what does that make you?
Complex. And you?
I'm looking for a greater fiend named Doku. Do you know him?
Why are you looking for him?
I'm going to kill him.
You have no idea what you're up against, do you? If he could be killed, I would have done it myself long ago. He was the one that took my sister from me. It's gonna be a busy night.
You seem to have quite a way with the ladies, my friend. Don't mind me, I'm just passing by. By the way, good luck with that Doku guy. Sounds like you're going to need it. Oh, and I know Rachel quite well. She'll be just fine.